यहाँ कुछ फर्जी चल रहा है दोस्तों.
मजाक अच्छा कर लेते हैं आप लोग. वंडरफुल. हैप्पी न्यू ईयर. ऑल राइट, लेट्स आस्क यू सम क्वेश्चन. सुशांत, सबसे पहला सवाल आपको. What's going on? Like, you gave me a Farzi Shahid, you gave me a Farzi trailer. What are you guys doing to us, yeah? Tell us.
असली जवाब दूं या फर्जी?
असली सर, असली.
तो अपना ये फर्जी प्रेस इवेंट है ना?
फर्जी की असली प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस है.
तो फर्जी का असली प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस है.
जी.
Got it.
फर्जी का असली.
Got it. All right. Welcome everyone. On an asli note, Happy New Year. It's so great to be here. Thank you everyone for coming. And it's always good, it always feels good to start the year on an absolute high, with a bang. And what better way to do it than with a show that I'm pretty sure is gonna set a new benchmark for entertainment, right? At Prime Video, we've always tried to redefine the contours of storytelling with every new show, every new movie. And nothing gives me more pleasure than having a series that completely resets the very definition of entertainment. And I can say with confidence that with Farzi, we're going to change the way audiences look at a series. It's going to win them over. It's going to win all of you over with its mega scale, direction, performances, and a cool, quirky, slick style of storytelling and some amazing production values. So short में बोले तो इसके सामने बाकी सब कुछ फर्जी लगेगा.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. I love it, I love it. You know, I do want to say that with all of your series and movies, last year we saw such amazing content on Prime Video with brilliant talent. And with this series, 2023 is also looking promising. So I want to ask you, who is the real hero of this story?
The real hero of the story तो अपन्ना जी हैं. Not at all.
काफी फर्जी.
Not at all. You know, for us, everything starts with a good story. Everything starts with great storytelling and enabling great storytellers. And at Prime Video, we really strive to be the home for great storytellers and stories and talent. And it is with them that we've been able to tell stories that, irrespective of their language, have transcended borders and geographies, not just in India, but even outside. And, you know, I keep saying this, I tend to think of this effort of ours as one to enable stories without borders, or borderless stories, if you may. And we have, you know, we have our shows and movies from India reaching audiences across the world in, you know, more than 240 countries and territories. So we have had series and movies like The Family Man. We have had Jai Bhim, Surarai Potru, Sher Shah, KGF, Kantara. I mean, I could go on. And many more that have actually won love and appreciation from, you know, everybody around the world. And with Farzi, I think we have a solid story, first of all, helmed by two of the finest storytellers in Raj and DK. You know, storytellers that we have had the pleasure of, you know, working with for a while, and they're phenomenal. And we also have a cast that exemplifies what we mean when we say Prime Video is the home for phenomenal talent, right? From Shahid Kapoor to Vijay Sethupathi and Rashi Khanna and KK Menon, Bhuvan Arora. I mean, of course, the legendary Amol Palekar ji. So yeah, it's a long, absolutely packed house of talent in the show, and it really doesn't get better than this.
Thank you so much. A big hand for that roster of names. Thank you so much. Aparna, there is nothing more that describes this cast but a casting coup, okay? So I'm going to dive right in and ask you the question. How do you get so many amazing, you know, talented people to come together on this project? Talk to us about that.
Please tell us.
My colleague Sushant already talked about it. He talked about borderless stories, and really, I can't emphasize it enough. For us, everything begins with a good story. It's the genesis of any good show or a movie. Once you have a great story and it's in the hands of really passionate creators, well, that's a dream. And, the real heroes behind a great story are the writers. And I'm so honored that we've had the privilege of working with Sita and Suman, who've written this incredible show along with Raj and DK. Thank you so much, guys. And it's really this incredible story. Farzi is edgy, it's quirky, and it very, very beautifully, in a very nuanced way, talks about the difference between the haves and the have-nots, the aspirations, the anxieties, the dreams of the middle-class Indian. And I think it is this story that attracted some of the finest actors from the industry to this show, from Shahid Kapoor, Vijay Sethupathi, Rashi Khanna, K.K. Menon, Bhuvan Arora, Amol Palekarji, Regina Cassandra, Kubra Said, Zakir Hussain, and many, many more. And they're all playing characters that are identifiable, that are relatable, and hopefully will stay with everyone much after they watch the show. It's been an incredible honor.
Well, surely they will. Thank you so much for opening the show for us today. I'd like you to kindly come and take a seat and get onto our front rows. As we get on the creators of the show, because the creators, of course, are kings with Prime Video. So thank you so much for that. Let's get on the two creators, the super quirky and irreverent, the maverick duo, Raj and DK. Woohoo! If I was there, I would give a lot more woohoo. चलिए आपसे सवाल पूछ ही लेते हैं. क्या था ये एक्सपीरियंस? असली फर्जी शो कैसे ही बनता है? आप में से असली राज और असली डीके यहीं पे है ना? सर बताइए.
Do you know who's Raj and DK?
Of course, please don't do this.
Lot of people seem to be confused about it.
Actually, let's not go there, guys, because we don't want this to go somewhere else at this point. This will be the highlight of the show. Why don't we go into what goes into making, or how do you make something farzi asli?
This one was a tough one. We actually took 2 years to be here, and another year before that. So we shot through pandemic. We shot through multiple shutdowns. We shot through a lot of COVID cases, and a lot of sweat and toil went into this. Compared to the Family Man season 1 and season 2, that was like a breeze. Like we could have done 2 seasons in this. So yeah, it was a pretty hard route this time.
Yeah, and even as far as the idea of Farzi goes, this was an idea that we had all conceived like some 8 years ago. Like as the core writing team, like Raj and I and Sita Menon and Suman Kumar, we had this idea like some 8 years ago as a feature film idea, and we had a story idea, and finally it saw light once, like a couple of years back. We all decided to make it into a series. So it's been a long journey from where it started to this day.
I know, I can't wait to watch the trailer. Shall we finally show them the Asli Farzi trailer?
Okay.
Can we do this?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Are we showing the Asli trailer or the Farzi trailer now?
You'll never know till we play.
We'll never know, na? Okay, please.
Even I won't know.
Right here.
Thank you, guys.
असली वाला दिखा दें आपको? देखिए असली वाला. All right, eyes on the screen, please. Twice. Give us all your love and support, please. तालियों के साथ शुरू करें. शुक्रिया. दोस्तों, शाहिद कपूर तमिल में बात करते हुए बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं. I must say that extra right there. But for right now, are you ready to meet our super talents as they come to emerge on this stage? Are you ready? जब मैं ये पूछती हूँ, इसका मतलब ये है जो हमारे फोटोग्राफर दोस्त हैं उनके हाथ में कैमरा रेडी है कि नहीं, बाकी के पीछे वाले यस. ऑलराइट, तो करते हैं, इनको लेकर आते हैं स्टेज पर. सबसे पहले ऑफ कोर्स लेट्स कॉल अपॉन माइकल, द मैन विद अ मिशन to find the artist behind the super note. क्या होगा भाई? क्या होगा? Oh! 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 Woo! Smashing entry! Namaskar, sir. Namaskar, sir. The one and only Makar Selvan, the one and only, the dashing Vijay Sethupathi. Sir, thank you so much. I will ask you questions later, but for right now, you can join your friends right there in the front row. A big hand चलिए एंटी काउंटरफीटिंग टास्क फोर्स के चीफ से तो मिल लिया, लेकिन अब मिलाते हैं आपको मेघा से, एंटी काउंटरफीटिंग टास्क फोर्स की स्मार्ट, एम्बिशियस, फियर्स और टोटली एंटी फर्जी ऑफिसर। मिले मेघा से? मेघा जी आइए। हाय, अगर impose right here. And of course, you can join your friends right there. All right. पिक्चर में दोस्त अभी भी बाकी हैं, सही में समझे। हर एक कॉन मैन के पीछे एक दोस्त होता है, और यहाँ पर भी इस कहानी में भी कुछ ऐसे ही होने वाला है। इंट्रोड्यूसिंग फिरोज। अगर सनी आर्टिस्ट है तो फिरोज जो है वो बिजनेस मैनेजर है।
I'm Megha from RBI. Counterfeiting के बारे में हम सब जानते हैं. This is a faceless crime, but the damage it.
भुवन जी, hello. Bhuvan Arora, of course, joining us. This one's from Brotherhood, and welcome on stage the super energetic and talented Feroz, aka Ludacris, का best friend. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Thank you. आइए बैठिए. All right. अब और किन किन से आपको मिलाए? इतने सारे क्रांतिकारियों के बीच में हम इस क्रांति के सोर्स यानी कि क्रांति पत्रिका को कैसे भूल जाएं? Let's call up on stage सबके प्यारे नानू. पहले देखते हैं यहाँ पर the one and only अमोल पालेकर जी को, please.
क्रांति पत्रिका से पूरे दिखवाया पर जिस पे छा
The one and only अमोल पालेकर साहब, sir. चलिए दोस्तों, अब बुलाते हैं स्टेज पर एक ऐसे आर्टिस्ट को जिसमें है असली टैलेंट, और वो किसी भी आर्ट की एकदम सही कॉपी कर सकता है। उसकी आर्ट ही उसकी पहचान है और उसकी ताकत भी। रेडी हैं आप इनसे मिलने के लिए? आर यू श्योर? मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है कि मुझे थोड़ा सा इस तरफ आ जाना चाहिए। आप भी समझ जाइए इशारा। बाइक की आवाजें आ रही हैं। The one and only, the artist, Shahid Kapoor, ladies and gentlemen. Shahid, hi. You know, I always thought that this bike was a very good-looking bike. लेकिन आज आपको देखकर कंफ्यूज हो गई हूँ कि बाइक को देखूं या आपको देखूं. Welcome to Farzi. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, guys. It's amazing to be here. I had to get this really big guy here. Everybody else got to make a nice smooth entry, and I was like, मेरे को इतनी बड़ी चीज़ पे क्यों डाल दिया? So thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Amazing to be here. Thank you.
Shahid, I must say, okay, let's get into the question and answers. Would you step this way for me, please? First of all, Happy New Year, Shahid.
Thank you.
So wonderful to see you in person.
Absolutely, and wishing everybody a very, very happy New Year. 2023 is just beginning, and we're all hoping that we'll have a fantastic year this year. It was a bit up and down last year, and we're all going to put our best effort in to do our best work, and hopefully people will like it.
Personally, I want to say, तमिल में बात करते हुए बहुत अच्छी लगती है शाहिद कपूर.
मैंने पहली बार अपने आप को सुना पीछे, एंड फिर बाद में मुझे लगा मेरी आवाज़ फर्जी है. फिर बाद में मुझे पता चला विजय सर की आवाज़ भी फर्जी है तमिल में. I think it just takes too much time to dub these things, in a different language. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have all loved to do it, but it's a little challenging. But thank you. The Tamil trailer looks amazing, and it was.
Sir, wait, sir. अगर पापाराजीज बोले wait, तो wait.
तुम लोग कैसा इंटिमिडेट कर दिया उसको, मालूम है? उसको 4 घंटे समझाया था कि बेटा जब ये सवाल पूछेंगे तो आके बाइक को चुपचाप ले जाना, और डर के भाग गया हो यार। रियल कॉन आर्टिस्ट सब यहाँ पे बैठे हैं।
Oh my God, because this is the असली, है ना? Not Farzi, इसीलिए. You know, I have to ask you this. जब आर्टिस्ट की बात करते हैं शायद, yes, sure, of course. आइए. Come right here. You know, when you talk of being an artist, you know, when you talk about being an artist, अक्सर कहते हैं कि आर्टिस्ट जो होते हैं वो इस किस्म के होते हैं, झोला बैग कैरी करते, सिंपल साधारण साधे लोग होते हैं, सीधे होते हैं. इस आर्टिस्ट को देखा स्वैग के साथ बाइक पर एंट्री मारते हुए, तो ये कैसा आर्टिस्ट है ज़रा बताइए मुझे.
ये वाली बाइक मुझे सिर्फ प्रमोशंस के लिए दी गई है. ये शो के अंदर बहुत गरीब सी एकदम बाइक है उसकी. सो नो, बट ऑब्वियसली दिस इज़ नॉट अबाउट जस्ट एन आर्टिस्ट, इट्स अबाउट अ कॉन आर्टिस्ट. आई थिंक सनी शुरुआत में एक आर्टिस्ट है, लेकिन उसके अंदर का कॉन धीरे धीरे ऊपर आता है, एंड देन ही टर्न्स इनटू अ कॉन आर्टिस्ट. और सब फर्जी है ब्रो, सब फर्जी है.
Oh my God, okay. So you know what? At this point, I'm going to request for you to stay on the stage. दोस्तों, ये बाइक के साथ आपको कुछ करना है क्या इस वक्त? क्या चाहते हैं आप बताइए ना. शुक्रिया. शाहिद और बाइक, ठीक है, आपका माइक मैं ले लेती हूँ. राउंड मार. जो प्राइम वीडियो नहीं करा पा रहे वो आप कराएंगे इनसे. आप व्हीली कराएंगे, व्हीली. Woo! ओके सर, अब बाइक को बाय बाय बोल दे. शुक्रिया सर. आप पीछे जो खड़े हैं तब से खड़े ऐसे आ जाइए. इनके लिए एक बार तालियां हो जाए प्लीज. री एंट्री हुई है इनकी. थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच. ओके, कैन आई हैव अ माइक बैक फॉर शाहिद? थैंक्स. Just loving it, man. Just loving it. At this point, can I please request the wonderful cast to join us on the stage? अब विजय सेतुपति साहब को बुलाया जाए स्टेज पर. राशि खन्ना को बुलाया जाए स्टेज पर. भुवन अरोड़ा, अमोल पालेकर साहब, and our super team behind this amazing story, Aparna and Sushant from Prime Video, the creators Raj and DK, और इनके साथ साथ, because Prime Video makes it a point to put the writers in the forefront, सीता और सुमन, आपको भी हम बुलाना चाहेंगे इस मंच पर. Thank you so much for joining us. Our friends from the media, especially my photographer friends, this is of course an opportunity for you. Closer. Of course, some chairs are going to magically appear at this point. Of course, Sita and Suman, at this point, thank you so much for joining us on the stage. I'm going to request you to kindly go and take a seat. This is a good question and this is a good time to ask you. Raj कौन है, DK कौन है?
ये राज है. मैं राजू. और डीके को ढूंढ रहा हूँ.
Me.
Yeah. No, I mean, we leave it to the audience to decide, no, who's Raj, who's DK. Matlab, the press here, let them decide. They can put the tags. Yeah.
I think it's a great opportunity today. That's amazing. Well, I see some chairs have magically appeared. So what we can do is, of course, take a seat. I hope Raj and DK are sitting next to each other. Yes, you are. Thanks. Okay, so it's up to you. Which one of you wants to answer? Because सवाल तो एक ही है दो लोगों के लिए. All the best. Question is of course very simple. ये कौन का ख्याल जो है, you know, the idea of following this con artist, ये कहाँ से आया? और फिरोज और you know सनी की तरह, Prime Video becomes your partner. Okay, I call them partner in Prime, but you know. So you have to tell me how did that come about as well. So either of you can answer either question.
DK is like in a throne now.
Being the tallest person on the stage, I think.
What did you do? Do you realize, Raj, you have to do this for everybody now?
See, I think some people should stay low only.
Aparna, we'll be here, okay? We'll be here. I think I might just want to repeat the question. So, first question for you, Raj. Kaun ka khayal kahan se aaya?
I think the idea came from the fact that there is a crook in everyone, in all of us. But more than that, it's about the middle class. The idea was about the big middle class, the majority of the population that is sandwiched. They have their aspirations, dreams, and talent, but there is a system built by others that kind of maybe stifles them. So they are trying to break out. So we thought, what if that one thought comes to everybody's mind in their lives, right? So that this is just a piece of paper, somebody signed on it and it becomes of value. Why can't I just make my own? Correct. So it started with that, but there's a lot of layers in the story and goes from there.
Well, thank you so much. DK, question for you. You know, Prime Video, partner in Prime is what I...
Yeah, no, it started off as a single date. And then before we realized, now we've been married now for so many years, I think. And now it's been crazy. I mean, we started off doing one show, and then while we were doing it, we came with another, and before we realized, here we are. At this point, I think there are 4 shows that we have with multiple seasons with Prime Video. So it's like, they must be tired of us by now.
Delicious roster, yeah. Thank you so much for this partnership. Aparna, I'm going to ask you this only. So he's telling me his side of the story. What's your side of the story like?
We love them.
It's easy.
Just love.
Easy.
This is a marriage that's based entirely on love. But, you know, I have a secret weapon.
Huh?
I have a small secret window into the minds of Raj and DK. Every time there's a new idea brewing there, I get notifications. Just to let you know.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And now we know we need to tune into that frequency at some point if you want to tap
Secret.
Yeah, creatively, the creative team from Amazon, I mean, Aparna and other people in her team, they've constantly been involved with us with the ideation of all these things. They've turned out to be very good creative partners in that sense.
Amazing.
So, you know, I think that eventually shows in the quality of the shows we are making as well.
Absolutely does. Thank you so much for this partnership. We want to thank you as an audience. So that's from me. Thank you. Shahid, this is for you. It's a digital debut. Okay, so woohoo on that. But also for the very first time working with Prime Video, Raj and DK, and Vijay Sethupathi Sahab. So many firsts. How does that make you feel?
Well, it's the best start to the year that I could have asked for. 2023 is a new year. And I was very happy to hear when we decided to launch the show on the 10th of Feb, because it's my birthday month, so I was like, okay, that's great. And yeah, it's a lot of firsts. In fact, we started talking about the show even before everybody started talking about OTT as an option. And when I say everybody, I mean the film fraternity, considering OTT as something that they would like to consider. And it was simply because I loved their shows. I loved Family Man 1 and 2, and they called me for a film. And I said, हाँ, film तो ठीक है, show में क्या कर रहे हो? And DK was like, hey, you're joking, you're serious, you really want to do a show? I said, yes, absolutely. I would love to collaborate with you guys at what I have loved watching you do. And he kind of had this idea, which strangely 8 years back we had discussed with each other as a movie. And at that time, it was, like DK has said, that it was too big in terms of the length of story for it to fit into a movie. And I think the best thing that happened to Farzi is that it didn't become a movie, because I don't think we would have been able to do justice to it. Here we have the first season, which is equal to 2.5 movies. And if people like it, we can make another 2.5 movies and then another 2.5 movies. And if you go and see the kind of cast that they have put together, or the kind of characters that they developed with Sita and Suman, the way that they have put this entire story together, it lends itself to more and more time. And by the time I finished playing Sunny, I almost felt like it was just the beginning of Sunny. My first with Amazon Prime, it's an amazing platform. I think every actor would feel proud to collaborate with them. And we've had an amazing time. Their contracts are very scary, but in person they are amazing. If I may be honest. I was like, man, this is going to be tough. And then it was just so smooth. So thank you to the entire team for making us feel so comfortable and making our creativity, allowing our creativity to kind of meander all over the place, and hopefully something good will come out of it. My first time with Vijay sir, I called him the first time we launched the show, that little teaser that we did, I called him Makkal Selvan. So I'm going to say Makkal Selvan again to him, because he just has the personality, it suits him. It's such a beautiful term for him, and it's been a privilege to work with him. We don't have so much in the show together. We're always running parallel to each other, and then there are, sometimes when we cross tracks, and whatever little I got to work with him. In fact, not just work with him, but while we were promoting, I find his mind so interesting. He's truly an actor at heart, and I wish to do much more work with him, and I wish to learn from him. I think there's a lot one can learn from him. He's such a phenomenal artist, and it's a privilege to have him on the show. And it's great to have Rashi, where is Rashi? Hi, Rashi, what's up? It's great to debut with her. We actually were all stuck in a hotel, during COVID. So it was nice that we all got along, because we had to look at each other's face all the time. Option hi nahi tha, in Goa. So, we became friends, and it was amazing working with her. She's done phenomenally well in this, in the character of Megha. And there is obviously Farzi, Firoz. Arey absolutely loved it. All the Mumbaiya-ness in me came out when I worked with Bhuvan. And, he's been like a younger brother on the whole show, and I wish him all the best. It's his debut, and he has done amazingly well in the show.
Thank you.
Please watch out for him. He is fantastic. Sunny is incomplete without Firoz. And Amol sir, thank you for being the heart of the show. As you will see the show, you will understand that Nanu is really the heart of the show. And everything comes from the integrity of Nanu's character. And nobody better to represent that integrity than Amol sir. He just has it written all over him. So it's been a privilege.
Thank you, Shahid.
I always keep it short and sweet.
I love it. Thank you. No, you can go on. You can go on. But